Be me, just a guy wasting a Saturday afternoon. Decide to hit up the used bookstore downtown. Quiet, smells like paper and dust. Weirdly comforting. Pacing the manga aisle, pretending I'm cultured. Hear raised voices a few shelves over. Glance around the corner. Two dudes bothering a girl. She's cornered near the fantasy section. Barely saying anything, just shrinking into her hoodie. Looks like she wants to vanish. Something about the way her eyes flick to the exit. Internal dot, exicolon, do something. Walk up like I've done this before. Hey babe, there you are. Slide in next to her like I spawned there. Put just enough space between her and creeps. She stares for a second, wide-eyed, then grips my arm like we've been dating for years. Dudes go awkward silent, then wander off mumbling. Small silence. Realize I'm kinda shaking too. You okay? Nods without looking at me. Barely whispers, thank you. Voice like a feather. Suggests grabbing a coffee next door. Figured she might want to feel safer a bit. She hesitates, then nods again. Walk with her to the little cafe next door. Place is warm, quiet, some lo-fi playing softly. We order 2 cappuccinos. Sit by the window. She curls around her cup like it's a safety blanket. I talk about random stuff. Weird book titles, cat from the bookstore next door, how it smells like old paper. She mostly listens, gives these tiny nods, like she's not sure if she's allowed to speak. Once or twice, I get a little smile. Notice her hand shakes slightly when lifting the cup. Pretend not to see it. Tell her a dumb story about crashing a book club meeting by accident. She actually laughs, soft, surprised, like she didn't mean to. Small win, mention I've been playing some weird indie game about space snails. She perks up, whispers, I know that one. Pause, try not to seem too impressed. You into games like that? She nods slowly, barely audible. And pixel horror stuff. Internal confetti explosion. We talk a little more. Mostly me, but she adds a few quiet comments, like she's testing the water. An hour passes before I even realize. She keeps checking the time, asks to go soon, says she has something later. I offer to exchange numbers. She hesitates, then pulls out her phone. Her hands are still shaking a little. Thanks, for today. This time her smile reaches her eyes. She leaves with her head a bit higher than before. Get a text from her that evening. Hey, it's me, bookstore girl. Grin like an idiot. Text back something dumb like, bookstore girl sounds like a superhero. She sends a laughing emoji. We start chatting more over the next few days. She messages in lowercase. Lots of dots. Feels shy, even through text. But she replies quickly. Asks how my day was. Every time. Even when I say it was boring, she always responds with, that still matters. Start sending each other memes. Mostly cursed internet stuff. She sends one that says, when you're trying to flirt, but you're a marshmallow. I reply, relatable to be honest. She says same. One night I mention playing Stardew. She lights up. Sends a wall of text about her favorite crops and how she once got attached to a chicken named Greg. It's the most she's ever written. I let her talk. Never interrupt. She apologizes for talking too much. Tell her it made my night. Can almost feel her smiling through the screen. A few days later, she asks, do you ever watch VTubers? Reply, a bit, yeah, some of them are pretty funny. She goes quiet, like, doesn't respond for hours. Send a you good a message. She finally replies, yeah, sorry, just curious. Something about the way she said that. Felt like she wanted to say more, but couldn't. Few days pass. Conversation's a little slower. Still friendly, but something feels held back. One night around midnight, she texts me a clip. This is one of my favorites. It's a chaotic VTuber moment. Gremlin energy. High-pitched voice yelling about cursed soup. 10,000 live viewers. Unhinged, hilarious. I laugh, send, Lamau, that's wild. But something about the voice. Pause. Play it again. And again. Brain starts connecting dots. Inflection, laugh, even a little stutter at the end. Holy shit, it's her. Can't be, right? Start watching more of that channel. More chaos, more jokes. Same voice. Same laugh I heard at the cafe. Heart doing backflips. Wait a few hours, thinking if I should ask. Finally text her, hey, this might sound weird, but is that you? Seen message. No reply. 10 minutes later, I'm so sorry. Another message, I didn't want to lie. Then another, I thought you'd think it was cringe. Then, I'm not really like her in real life. I don't talk like that to anyone. Please don't think I'm fake. Please don't hate me. Heart breaks a little at how scared she sounds. Reply, I think it's awesome. She takes a minute, then just, you do? Tell her I think it's brave, that she makes people laugh, that it doesn't make her less real. She sends a crying emoji, then, you're the only person outside chat who knows. I've never told anyone before. I trust you. Sit there staring at the screen, feeling weirdly honored. Type back, you can always be real with me. Fast forward a few months. We're officially dating now. She still gets nervous in public, but she holds my hand tighter each time. She starts staying over at my place sometimes, brings a tiny suitcase and like 3 different hoodies, says my apartment smells like calm. She streams from my room sometimes, has her little setup on my desk. Do not disturb or I'll kill you, sign taped to my door. One time I hear her screaming about eldritch bread during a collab. Slide a sandwich through the door crack like a hostage exchange. Chat explodes. Is that him? Hear her slam the door. Later, thanks for the sandwich. Thanks for not making it weird. Say something dumb like, you're welcome, bread demon. She laughs for 5 minutes. I never show up on stream. She says she wants to keep that line clear, respect it completely. She works hard for her audience. I'm just here to make sure she eats and doesn't forget her water bottle. Some nights I hear her laughing through the wall. Other nights, silence. After hard streams, she crawls into bed and buries her face in my hoodie. It's just a bad chat day. I hold her until she falls asleep. In the mornings, she always texts me, even when she's right next to me. Good morning, every time. She checks how my day is, asks if I ate. Still shy, but now she trusts me with the version of herself no one else sees. Not the VTuber, just her.